one of the best furniture and very suitable for all of you to build for New Year. New Year, new style, new change in your house. Okay, let's go to details. I want to introduce for all of you about first this harmony best friend. Yes, and you can see in front of my face here. This is the harmony best friend with the queen size. All of it best friend 100% made by Solicos, and we made it by the woodwork. This wood is good enough for all of you to using that, yes, and it's very suitable for all of you just to make about furniture. You see, because it's made 100% wood, so that's why don't we care about will be wearing or faded or anything else like this. Yes, and we have two sides for you to choose it. In front of my face, this time it will be the queen size and the dimension will be the 12, yeah, will be the 82 of the length. Yes, 64 of wide and the 40 of height. So in my opinion, I think if in your family just only has both and one to two child, I think the queen size will be suitable for the family can use it. And if in your families, yes, if you have the five people, one laying on his bed and sleeping, I think the king size will be suitable. The king size dimension is will be the same the queen size of the length and the height. The length will be the 82 of length and the height will be the 40. However, the wide will be a little bit of different. It will be just 80. So that's why that the five people can lay on here and sleeping so good. You can compare with the dimension. When I sitting on here, and you can see it still have a space, yeah, just for three or four people can lay or sleeping. You can sleeping, yeah, in a vertical shape like this, or you sleeping in this side, always go for you. And because we make it by 100% recyclables, so that's why you see it's very sturdy and strong enough. Not like a steel bed frame or plastic bed frame. If you're using that for a long time, it cannot be as good as possible. Yes, and it will be faded and wearing for all time. But in a solid wood, yes, it's really sturdy and very strong. We choosing the wood very carefully. Yeah, the wood must be after a 6 to 10 years get amount of quality. But to make sure all of our products when we choosing this and we bring it for abuse, yet it must be as good as possible. And we always have the certification about the safe and of course FSC certificate just to make sure our product must be good. And for all of you, when you're using that and you're taking this to using at your house, it still be good like this. Okay, let's go about it in town. You can see in here, yeah, this is very study of the headboard, right? And not only about the study here, you see our birds, they are always thoughtfully. So all of the corner of this bed frame, we always ground it. Just to make sure that if in accident you hit on it, you cannot be hurt. And not only about on the headboard, but also in the footboard and all of the corner of this bed frame, always be grounded. And we choosing the leggers, it must be suitable. And of course, it's always be covered to prevent our crunch and the damage and termite. So that's why if the temperature changes so fast, or you don't need to be worried about the damage. Not like the MDF or yes, or the steel bed frame, because if only thing happens, all of this cannot be more durable. We always try to focus on quality and on product design. So that's why I want to make sure that all of our products you can using that not only for yourself, but also you can using that at old age. And you can using that yes suitable with all times. You see the design here. We combine with the mid-century and of cold and the Arctic core and combine with the modern classics. So that's why that every time when you see on this, it's always stunning. It's different if you're using that with the steel frame or plastic because if you come back and you see on this, the color is in the first step it will be different. And the second, that the quality make all this bed frame is different. If you're using the steel or plastic, they will use the chemical colors, and the quality of it when you use it for a long time, it cannot be as good like this one, and it's very easy to be break. But in the solid wood, this wood is good and strong enough. This bed frame can contain about 800 pounds, so that's why when I'm sitting on it, and even though I'm trying to tossing on it don't have any noise, and of course that is not be break. It's very, very hard to be break. You can see here. So that's why you can believe that if you buy this and your child have a lot of energy, they can jumping on here and they jumping a lot, it cannot be break at any time. And of course that it don't have noise. This is one of the best thing of the bed frame. Imagine after a tired day, you go to your home and want to lay on the bed sleeping, but your bed frame is not good enough. And it's make a lot of noise in here from anywhere that you cannot know. And this thing will make you feel not comfortable after a tired day, right? Let us come outside. Just let come back to sleeping on a bed frame, but your bed's not good enough. How could you can rest and how could you can recover after a tired day? Yes, nowadays we are very busy, right? And of course, that not only us, but also that our grandma, or maybe our father or mother too. Yeah, because the elders maybe always miss, will be faced with the things that always lost or very hard to go to sleep. So that's why they need the bed good enough. And of course, there's no noisy. Just to make sure keep them go to the bed as good as possible. And you can see in here, we using a CNC technology to make sure not only about the curve of the design, but also any step of this bed frame must to be correct. And let me see, let me show you. You can see in this footboard, yes, when we put this mattress in, it fit perfectly, and you can use it all of the side of the mattress. It's always suitable. You can use it on normal mattress, the hybrid mattress, or the electric mattress. All of kinds of mattress is suitable and fit in with this. And of course, no spring needed. If you're using that for a long time, of course, it cannot be as good as it's used to. So that's why you just only need to buy the mattress and then put it in, then using that. You see the footboard in here. It's sturdy and strong enough. We make 100% is solid wood, so that's why no MDF in here. So don't be worried about bending or damage thing like that. It don't happen with that. Yeah, with this bed frame. And you can see in here, all of our models, we always attach, yes, with the instruction like this. And this instruction is very clearly and easy for you to read on this. You see the bed frame is so big, right? Because in the inside, but don't let it pretend for you. Yeah, in here, this bed frame just only need for 30 to 40 minutes just to assemble all this. Very easy, right? And this instruction is very clearly for you to see all of the tablets. Yes, we make all of the numbers and the alphabet from all of the small speed in here. So when you look at this, it's very easy for all of you to understand. Yeah, from the left to the right, the A to Z, and 1 to a lot of numbers, maybe 10 or 12 or 11. Yes, all of it is very detailed now, just to make sure you can reading on it and very easy to understand, and then you can assemble it. All of our we have drilled the hole first, just to make sure all of this drill, all of you just only need to practice, make a study and then use it. And you see, this bed frame just only need about 7 steps just to assemble it. In the 4 corner of this bed frame, you see, we always have 4 legs, and of course in the middle is 3 legs. So that's why it can contain more than 800 pounds. It means more than 300 kilograms. So all of you can lay on here and tossing or turn around or do all of the style you want, and of course it cannot be break. not like a steel frame or plastic that is very easy to be break. And if it breaks, you cannot be replace anything else. In here, all of our products, we always have 1 year warranties, 30 days return, and 24 more than 7 for the use. Yeah, just to answer all of your questions. So don't worry anything else. If you reading this instruction and you still wonder, you can go to our store, and in there we have a lot of videos just how to sample all this thing for of you. You can see this and then you copy this, just doing like that. Don't worry. And if you need any assistance, just asking our customer service. Yeah, all of your assistance always put on the top of the priority of us. We always stay here for you. Okay, and today, especially today, in this video and in this live stream, we always have the best deal and the big flash shelf. Yeah, you can take the chance just to bring this to your home because that this harmony bedframe is one of the best gifts for Christmas. Imagine this not only about the design and quality, but also it can bring for you the priceless thing. Yeah, when the people you love most take this from you, and then when after 3 days they go to your home, yeah, they go to this bedroom, and they see it. They just want to lay on this and sleep. This is warm enough, and just keep them, hug them just like you are hugging. Can ease of their soul, and it's very suitable. And this is the priceless thing, because why I said that nowadays a lot of people they want to give things a modern gift, just like phone or maybe that's a PC or laptop, all this thing. But you just only using that thing for a few years and then you want to replace it because a new style will look that. But in here, the solid wood make your furniture like this is different because you can using that for the whole time. And if you keep it good, not only for 10 or 20 years, maybe you can using that for your whole life and for your next generations. It still be good. And every time when you're watching this, you will have a good memory of the people giving this for you. And this is the brightest thing. Very hard to replace, right? And I want to remind that we always have 1 year to warranty all of our products. So that's why if you need any problem, you face any problem, just asking us. We always stay here just to make sure that all of our products, be good for the future. We choosing very carefully, all of the step from the step we choosing the wood to the step, we packing it and bring it to your hand. It's must be thoughtfully and step by step. Yeah, very carefully. We cannot do it very carelessly, Yeah, we cannot do that. Why I said that? We choosing this wood from the step very carefully because we always have the FSC of acacia. And this wood is not good enough to 6 to 10 year quality. Then after we seeing that it's good to make a furniture, we will guard it. And after we guard it, we make it polish and beauty for the surface. Yeah, we cannot bring a soft wood from you, right? Cannot during our rock wood. And of course, after we polish and make it beauty, we assemble it, attach it, make it strong and steady enough. Real hole first, just make it hole for you to crack a grill and make it strong enough. Then we using a CNC technology just to measure all of this thing, just to make it precise enough. Not only from the step you doing the headboard, but also from the step we doing the mattress in here. You see, on the footboard too. It's not to be precise enough and suitable on the mattress. We want it more convenient and more as possible. And after it precise, it's not to the end. We cover with the lacquers and choosing it very carefully. In here, you see, we're using a walnut color. This color is very neutral and very stunning enough for all of you can use it and put it in your room. You see in here, this is the walnut color. And when I put it next to my nightstand or my dresser, or even though I stand up next to it, it's the stunning and still bright like the way it's set, right? Yes, and it's very good. For suitable for all of the furniture you put in your room. You put it next to maybe refrigerator or next to the modern furniture things at your room. You can using that still good. And then if you want a little bit of moody style, I think yes, a caramel color or chocolate color will be suitable for this. It still be stunning and it still be suitable and still be good for you to using that. This color is still good. You can go to outside, you can see a lot of color yeah in there. Because in here we just only put a little bit of sample. And you must be hurry to secure the price because today we have a best deal. And of course we just have only a few items on our store. And we must if it's sold out, it will become back to the first price and all of you maybe will grab a lot. Okay, so in this bed frame, as I said, have two sides, right? A queen side will be 82 of length and 64 wide and 40 of height. The king side will be a little bit of bigger, yet the same with the length and the height will be the 82 of length and the height will be 40. However, the wide will be 80. So that's why if in your family you welcome a new members in the new years, I think that the king size will be suitable for all of you to using that. Because the king size you can let for 4 to 5 people laying on this and sleeping. Because queen size this time you can use it that for 3 to 4 people can sleep in. Yeah. Very suitable and very sturdy and strong enough. We must do testing this a lot of time. Our experts and of course our artisan always testing and tech inspired from this design from the Zen Garden collection. You can see all of the curve of this wood. Yes, you see all the curve in here. Every time when you're touching on this, you will see very clearly about the wood value. Every time when you're touching on it, you will see the woodland clearly and lively now, just like you go into the red forest and you see on this. It will be a different if you're touching on the steel bed frame because it don't have a soul in it. It's not lively like that. And the design tag from the Zen Garden collections from Japan. So that's why every time when you lay on this bed and you go to sleep, just like you walk to the dream and go to Japan. Seeing on this, it's very easy to make you go to sleep. And I very love about the solid wood bed frame. Why I said that? Because it can regulate about the temperature. Inside the winter is coming. Outside very cold, right? Yeah. If you're using a steel bed frame and after a time day, if you want to lay it on a headboard just like this and ready to move, you're touching on it for sure you will be awake because it's very freezing. But in here, yeah, this bed frame can regulate about the temperature. If outside cold and you touching on this, you will feel so warm. And if outside the summer is coming, it's hot, you touching on it, you will feel it cool enough. Yes, it's make you feel very comfortable. Not for the other size. And if at this house you still using a steel bed frame, you will see that after a long time when you're using that, maybe 2 or 3 years you're using that, you will see it will have a noisy. It will wobbling or breaking a lot of time, and this noise will make all of you very hard to go to sleep. Just like have something inside of your bed, right? So scared, and this thing cannot be comfortable with us. But when you lay on a solid wood bed frame like a Howley bed frame like this, it don't have any noise in it. You see, even though I try just to make it strong and keep on it like this, it still don't have any noise. And even though when I sitting and tossing on this, still strong and steady enough, because the maximum is good, and you can use it that for the whole time. No things happen with this. And because, as I said, we always have 1 year for warranty. So that's why if, unfortunately, because I know it's very hard, you using that and one of these, the small steel did break, you can asking us. Yeah, yes, and we always are here to helping on you. Because 1 year to one thing. And all you will have 30 days to returns on our if you seeing that it's not certification with you. Yeah? You can go to our store and you see all of our customers always have a lot of comment in there. And they rating for 4 to 5 star a lot on that. They got a lot of compliment and make us very happy. Oh my god, this bag is so good. Oh my god, this bag is very great. No, it's not like the old bag of us. A lot of comment on it. You can go and you can see. Yes, and if you're using that, even though a good comment, or if you feel it's not certification, just let a comment because all of your experience is always helping us enhance not only about the quality of products, but also that the service because we always stay 24/7 with side by side with you, just to helping all of you as fast as possible and answer for all of you too quickly. You see, all of this best friend, even though it's so big, right? But we just backing it in the one box. Very convenient to use it. And of course, when you open on it, you will see the instructions always attached with it. Not only this thing, but also the box we using just to back in this is very thick enough just to make sure that when you using that or if in the delivery is fault, all of you can be believed that it cannot be break or fractal at any time. It's strong and steady enough for you to keep this product good. And when you open this, the only thing you need is just a sample. We always attack with the hardware kits like this too. Yeah, because we have using that. So just take it for example. Okay. Using the hardware kits always attack with all of these things, and all of you don't need to go to any shop to buy this one. It's not convenient for you to use it, that's right. Yeah. And you just only need to take it, bring it and it all attach with all of your products. Using that and then assemble it. Make it strong and steady enough and use it. Right? Convenient for all of us. So if you have any question asking with us. And I want to remind again that all of our products, we make it by 100% is solid wood. No MDF and no vernier here. So that's why you don't need to be scared about the banding or the fat wood in here. When you see our product, not only on this live stream or on this video, but also you can see on the store or on the service. We are official store, so that's why all of our products must be have a certifications and of course the FSC, the government give for us, just to make sure that our products must be good. Then we can bring it forward. Yes, the picture you see on the store and on a live stream, when you take this product to your home, this will be the same. No fat on that. Yes, and it's sturdy and strong enough. So that's why if you're using that for a long time and you see it does, you can use it at all well to make it clean. Don't be scared anything. Yeah, and you use it for a long time, you will see it will be good and sturdy. No smell in here. Of course, no smell. We're using electors, and these electors must be choosing a lot and have a lot of certification about the government university. So you're using this will be suitable. You can combine it with all of the color of the blanket you want. You see, in the watercolor we're using it here, for example. Yes, I put the blanket in blue and white, right? And this blanket a little bit, if you seeing that, you will see it cold. But when you put it with the wellness color in here, it's very cool enough. And when I put it next to the button, next to the light in here, you see it's still bright and it's make it more warm. All of these things can combine with us and give us a feeling when the first time you see it, it's very warm enough. Just want to lay on sleeping. So in the first time you go into your room, you just want to see that it's not to bring for you the feeling like that. Because if it was, it's bad for me warm enough, you just want to lay and sleeping. And then for the others, I think that you will choosing, you will compare about the quality later. But in the first look, must be warm first. Okay, so if you want to find something, it can combine with your best friend. Yeah, I will give for all of you an advice about this structures. We have a two restaurant in here. The first will be the Harmony Fire restaurant, and the second will be the Harmony Sick restaurant. So what will be the difference of the fire restaurant and the sick restaurant? Here and then you got it right. Yes, in the Harmony Fire restaurant, we will have the five drawer for the kids using it. You see that the Harmony five drawers, and each of this drawer is not enough to contain, the clothes of not only for one, but two people in here and still be fit. Five drawer in here, you can contain the clothes of 4 to 5 people in your family. And about the size, yeah, the shape of it is a vertical shape. So that's why we try to minimize about the space. You see, you can put it not only for the bed frame, yes, next to the bed frame, or you put it in your bedroom too. And but also you can use it that to put in the living room, next to refrigerators, or in your entertainment room. Every place is still suitable with this. And I want to tell you about the dimension. Yeah, it's very minimal the space, so that's why it keeps for you a lot of space, and you can record it. It will be the 26 of deep, yeah, 15 of wide, and 35 of height. So that's why you see the height of it. Yes, it's very convenient. Even though when you stand up or you sit down, you can using that very easily, and you can move and put it. You see, the roller in here is very fully put it up, and the handle with attach this made by steel, very strong enough for you to use it. You see about the outside here, right? Yeah, the surface outside. We always cover it with the paint. Yeah, can prevent about the damage, the waters, and of course that the traction. When it's dry, just to make a scar on it. This don't have it because it prevents it. And of course, the termite. One of the worst things about us using the wood that is afraid about the termite. But when they see our products, they must to shake their head. Cannot eating or biting on this thing because it's strong and sturdy enough. It can keep itself not only for 10 to 20 years, and if you're using it good, it can use it for your whole life too. At my house, I have this one too. Yeah, it's like 100% my solid wood, and my grandpa did it for me. I'm using the steel design and still be good just like you. This is one of the best things that the steel rusher or plastic cannot bring. And you can see in here, if you compare it with the steel rusher, the roller you're using for a long time, and in the silver coming, you use that, it will day by day become, and it becomes so big that it's very difficult. But, yeah, but it's not happening with the harmony rusher because we make it by the solid wood 100%. So that's why the wood very easy to replace on the temperature. So when it will be hot outside, it will be cool, and you cannot face the thing with stuff which tries to take out your clothes. And if in your families, we welcome a new members, you have a baby, I think that the wood brush will be suitable because it can contain a lot of clothes, maybe it can keep it safe. Yeah, you're using the plastic brusher for long days or for a long time, you will see it will have a smell. It's not easy to smell, and if it attached to the clothes, it's not good for the house. So that's why using the solid foods is very eco-friendly and of course that harmony with the environment. All of our product make sure we're using the solid food 100%. And this would be choosing very carefully. We want to take about 6 to 10 years to choosing the wood. And of course that this wood is not quality enough to make this thing. And not only choosing carefully, but also our expert and our artisan want to combine, just to make a measure on this, to make sure the quality and the sound is not good on top quality. You can see, on the surface outside, right? Yes, Four corner India always be grounded. Not only outside, but so inside in here. Yeah, it's supposed to be grounded. So if you hit on it like that, it cannot be hurt because it's grounded for you. And if you, yeah, in accident, you have to attack it like that, like you did it like that, it cannot be hurt for you. It's grounded all corner in here. And the source is outside in here. It don't have anything, so that's why it cannot make you have a scar or hurt. And you see, all of our products always try to be high on the place. So that's why that in the beginning, it will be about 6 to 7 inch. So that's why you can use this plate to contain a small thing and can be placed on the plate. Yeah, you can put some small things just like a small belly, mini, yeah, mini bellies are all things, all small things like that. Because it grow and still be young. And this drawer is good enough, no NDF. So that's why if using that for a long time, if it happens, you can use the towel and clean it very easy. Yes, don't be scared for anything else in here because it's good and solid and strong enough to use it. And you see in here, yeah, on the curve of this wood is very lightly, not only outside but inside in here. Every time when you touch it and when you see on it, it's very lively. It's just like you can see every detail of each, yeah, the heart of the wood. You see it very clearly. And you can imagine the way it used to be like and it's not your furniture. It's still lively, it's still fleeting. So that's why it make you have a feeling like the first time you touching street when we were a child. I very love this feeling. And this feeling bring for me just to ease off my soul. I want to tell you more about the design. You see, this design a little bit of different. If you using yeah, using the Harmony background, the design is this will come from the top of the left and the yeah, on the left and the right, right? Yet this curve is just like a wave trying to focus on the middle of the spot in here. And this spot is yeah, the door open and leading to the wall. But in here, it's really different. Yeah, the wave is come from the right on the top, and then on the yeah, on the middle of the right. It just it's trying to attack each other like this. Right? See? And all of it attack each other. And so that's why every time you sing on it, and you can like it's just like it's moving. It's just like it's moving. It's very stunning. And of course, it's very amazing for every time when you sing it and every time you touch it, you will see that it's lively enough. And this, yeah, this feeling is cannot happen for any furniture at your house. And all of this is likely and stunning enough, not only about the design, but also the color. Yeah, you see, the color in here we use it in the watercolor. This is very neutral, right? You can put it not only about outside, yeah, but you can put it inside. So it's still good. And it's still fit for all of this. You see, yeah, the color we choose it, we have a lot. You can go down, you see, yeah, if you are a neutral style, just like yeah, a neutral style, you can choose it all about it. Because it's very easy to combine all the furniture. And in a second, yeah, if you want a little bit of wood style, you can choose it from a chocolate. Because all of the colors is still sleek and elegant enough, but have a little bit of classic style. So all of you can choose in this color, and it will be if you love a basic style. And if you want a little bit of brighter, still sleek and elegant, yeah, combined with the modern and the rustic, you can choose it all option. all of our products, we always combine and try to get inspired from the missionary for the lasting and modern side in the same time. So make sure that you can using that and suitable with the old not only for you, you can using that, but also that your child or your mother, your grandmother can use it. And it not only is to content about the clothes, it's content about the memory and the pilot thing. This thing that all of the modern stuff today. Imagine, yes, the new year is coming, and all of the kids will be coming, right? Yeah. But if you give for the people you love more, the more than give, just like a laptop or PC or a phone, something else like that. So all of these things, you just only use it and for maybe 2 or 3 years will be lost. And then when it that's a new style, they will replace it. They will change. And if you change this, yes, the memories of our products you give for them is not happening. And time by time, maybe they will be, forget it. Those are the setup. But in here, it's different. With these products, you can use it not only about 10 to 20 years, or you can use it that for your whole life. You buy one time and you use it for whole life. And every time when they come back and see this, they will remember about it. And the good memory of you and your will come back at the same time. That is the different things of the classic, the classic things and the modern things. When you go to the house, make all of the things by electric models, Yes, even though in the first time you will love it that. But for sure you using that for 1 to 2 years, or maybe for 3 years, you don't love it more because it don't have a soul just like the furniture made by wood like this, like the harmonies like this. And when you go in there, you sing on this thing, and if in accident, all of the modern things in here have a problem, you want to go to fix it. And the money you go to fix it, maybe it will be more expensive than you buy new. Cannot save it, right? But in here, it's different. We have 1 year warranty about the home purchase and all of our product in the store. Not only for 1 year, but also we always say 24 minus 7 to happen for 1 year. So if in accident, even though I know it's hard, but unfortunately, if it breaks, all of you very easy to find something small thing can replace, and you can change it very easy. You can find every place, and it's very cheap. It cannot take you a lot of money. You can save in that. You see, take amount of money, in the last of the raw in here is big and good enough for you. So that's why you can use in that just to content about the global things or cash if you want. And you put it next in your bedroom, you lock the door, it will be safe. Not only about the beauty and about the design, right? But also the quality and the price thing is the thing is you want you decide to pay it. And you see, all of ours always have certifications about not only about the good quality, but also the safety. And we always have the FSC, of Cassia Wood. So that's why make sure you can be, don't be so scared about anything else. Because all of ours, you see, in here, we're choosing the wood very carefully, and our movement must accept it, then we can guard it. And we always have the anti-tip over for the products. You see, when I try to bend all of my bodies like this, it's very hard to be full because we have the anti-tip over. So that's why if the child climbing, you don't be so scared, but don't let them climbing. Because if they climbing on here and they're grabbing something, if it fall, it's very dangerous, right? Yeah, so that's why don't be careless. Just take care, just like you take care of your child. And then you can use that for a whole time, for a century. You buy it for one time and you use it for a century, right? So that's why it's not be good, but it's safe. So you see, all of our we always attach to the introduction, and you can reading on it very clearly. If you meet any if you need any assistance or see some problem, just asking us. Yeah, or you can watching the internet and do it like this. Very easy to assemble. And my college last week assembled all of these things just only for 1 day. So that's why just to see that it's very easy for you. This thing you just need only 30 or maybe 40 minutes. Yeah. If you have more people, just only for 20 minutes, you can assemble it. Okay. So if you want to find something more bigger, right? Because in your family you have more members, maybe 6 to 7 people in here, living in here. You want to find something more bigger, it can contain a lot of clothes of a lot of people like this. So I will give you an advice that the harmony sequence you can see the dimensions will have a little bit different with the harmony fire wrestle, right? Yeah, because the fire wrestle in the vertical shape. So that's why it's always trying to minimize on the display. But in here, it will be a little bit of numbers. The dimension of it will be a different. It will be the 54 of it, and 16 of white, and 35 high. So that's why you can see it here. It's bigger and large enough to contain about close of 6 to 7 people in here. Very easy. And it's sturdy enough that I can sit on it like this. You see? It's sturdy enough I can sit on it like this. You can use, you can record with the button or the books or something else like that. But don't put the TV on there or a lot of heavy things on here. Because using for a long time it's not good. You can buy a TV, I think it's stand if you want to put the TV on, or you can put something else like that. It can contain about a heavy, go to 155 pounds. So that's why it's strong enough to contain all these things. But don't put a lot of heavy things. Just take care, as I said, like our babies. And you see, the design of this again will be different with the Harmony Virus and the Secret. In the Harmony collection today, you see that all of it always have the same inspired. It talk about the same garden collection, so that's why all of the curve always happen. But the curve, the position where the curve going is different, Yeah, if in the background, the corners is from the left, on the top of the left and the high and the right, it's go to in the middle. But in here, yes, the spot of it is on the middle of the top, and it's going to break out of the left and the right, all of this thing like this. You see, it's break down all of these things, and it's very just and it's lively enough, not like the virus in here. The virus in here, you can see that all of the way they attack each other, right? But in here, all of attack, all of the wave is go and breather and breather and breathers. And we divide all of our rows in here for 3 rows on left and 3 rows on right. Just like in IATB. Every time when you're using that, you will see it very convenient for you. Even though you stand up or you sit down next to the sofa or you put it next to the bed frame like us, it's very easy and very convenient for you to use it. See? It's smooth, and of course that it's not been wearing or fade at all times. If you're using for a long time, one of the problems you will face with it is will be stuck up a roller like this. Because the ball wearing, the hearing in here is not good. And of course the roller in here will be faced with problem. Because the temperature today is changing so fast. Especially when you use a steel ration. If it changes and it becomes more bigger, you will be stuck very easy. Very hard to pull it out, right? But in here it's different. Because the solid wood is always regulated about temperature. So that's why you can use it that and not be afraid. Every time when the winter is coming, you want to change clothes, right? Yeah. And you just want to touch on a thing warm like a wood, not like steel. Because if you touch it, you will be freezing. And if you be freezing, don't want to change clothes, will be sleeping. So that's the difference. Every time when you're touching on this, if outside is cold, You touching, you will feel so warm. And it outside, it's hot. You touching, you will feel it's so cool enough. It is a thing that the wood can bring for you. Regulate about the temperature is so good. And in a second, you see, because it's strong and beauty enough. So that's why every time when you touching and when you decor, it's always suitable for you. You can use it that to decor at your living room or your bedroom or maybe your entertainment room. It's always suitable. You put it next to the sofas, it's always beauty. And every time when your guest is coming, I want their reaction must be like this. Oh my god, how stunning are your furniture. It's made by 100% solid wood, right? No idea, for sure. Yes, and it's sturdy and strong enough. How could you can choose a product like that? Can you give me an advice to choose it? Yes, I want they will have the reaction. And when you see the reaction, yeah, you will say that how good of I choosing product you have one, right? And of course that if this happens, not only for you happy, we will be happy. We think on you not like our customers, but think on you just like our family members. So that's why every time you need our assistance, we always stay there just to make sure that we try to reply all of your questions. Our customer service and all of the detailed information we give it is always on the store. And of course, in the box, when we packing it, we bring it for you. It always happens. You just if you mess it with us and you afraid we are not answering for you as fast as possible, don't worry. You can call with us. The phone number is always on it. You call with us and contact with us. We will answer for you as fast as possible. Okay, and in a second, I want to tell with you, yes, about the quality. The quality is one of the best things you want to focus on, right? In here, we choosing the rubber wood, and this wood is one of the best wood to make our furniture. So that's why it's strong and sturdy now. So when you're using that, don't be afraid of anything else. Yet the surface outside, just like our product, yeah, the bed frame or the home dispersion, it's the same. We make it and it's made by solid wood, so that's why we always cover the lacquer outside just to prevent about the dampness and the frost and the water. So if you bring a water like me in here and in accident you pour the water in, yet don't worry, it's no dampness and it's not bending. It cannot happen anything else like that. And you see in here, and strike branching is like that. It don't have any scar. Because that the lacquer outside cover is very good. And all of our experts must to be, measured very carefully just to make all of the small steps in here must be precise now. When you attach on it, and even though that when we must to bring it for you, we must to testing this a lot of time. I can sit on this like this, and it's very sturdy and stable enough for using, right? So that's why that you don't need to be scared anything else. We thoughtfully from the time we choosing the wood to make the products. Two, we vacuum for you, and then we bring out the for you. And after the service, we must to stay 24/7 to take care of you. So don't worry anything else. You see in here, all of ours, we always have the small instructions like this. And it's always have the numbers. Yes, we take the number from the A to Z, and from the alphabet, and of course the 1 to 20. More than this two. Just to make sure you will be clearly in the first time if you're watching this thing, you will understand it. And when you see that and you understand it, you will be very easy to assemble, right? We cannot make something very complex for you to assemble it. If we make it, but if we cannot assemble it, how could you can do that, right? Yeah. And if all of the recipe you have it, but still not understand and don't know how to cook this recipes, don't worry. Just go to our video. We always have the full and detailed videos on it. You can watching this very clearly, and then you can copy on this. And if you still want to need assistance, just asking our customers. We always stay here for you. Your experience is always the best with us, because that if your certification with it, or if it's not, please let a comment. We will reading all of this very carefully and will be day by day to upgrade all our products and our services. So don't worry anything. We always have on you a 1 year warranty on these products, 30 days, yes, to return if you feel it's not good. And of course, that stay 24/7 just side by side with you. Yeah. So that's why you can see, yeah, not only about instruction, but also we always attach it with the hardware kits like this. Because we have using that so to take it for example, please. You see in here, yeah, we always attach each all of these things. So all of you just only need to buy our product and then yeah, assemble it, make it strong and steady enough and use it. Don't need to go to any shop to buy this thing, or it's not convenient for you. Yet all of the things you need just only in the box. You just assemble it, just assemble a letter. Easy to do, right? Okay, so if you need any information, just ask me with us. And today we always have the best deal and a big flash sale for you. The new year is coming, and it is the time to enhance and update all of your house. But you must be hurried because we just only have a few items on our store amount. If the big deal is over, yeah, the price will become back to the first price, and all people will be regret because another will be take this from you. The new year, so that's why a lot of people want to bring this thing just to become a present to giving for the people they love most. Okay, so now if you want to find something small but multiple of multiple color and multiple way of using that, you can put it in every place and you can using that for a lot of things. So let's go with me. I want to introduce for you about a Harmony Nice Set. Let's go. Okay, in here we have a Harmony Nice Set. With the Harmony Nice Set in here, it will have a different design too. You see, with the Harmony collection, always get inspired in the same design garden, but yet the design of it and the way the curve it happens is different. If you see in the sink brusher, yes, on the top of the mirrors, it will be split all of the way, right? But in here, on the curve of it and the way of it from the four corners. On the top, on the left and right, and the underneath on the left and right, it's can start like this. And you see, it's going to find in the middle space in here, very lively, right? Yeah. And every time when you're touching on it, you will see that the heart of the wood is clearly enough, and the wood bed in here is shown very stunning, very lively. Not only in the outside, but the inside. Every time you're touching on it, you will see it. It's just like you are touching with a more natural. Yeah, very friendly, very eco-friendly. And I want to say with you again, there is no MDF. So don't be worried that this will be fake wood or forever needed. It's not to be strong and steady enough, yeah, because the nice thing in here is just only for 30 pounds, But it can contain more than 150 pounds. So that's why when I sit on it like that, it's still strong, right? Yeah. So light, so small, but very strong enough. So you can put the button or a line on this, on the top of this, and then you decor it just like that. Or you can put a small string on here too. And you can use it just like a small table too. You can drink or eat on it. Don't worry, because the surface always have the color to covers and prevent about the button and the liquidness in there. Of course, the termite too, of course. So that's why you're using that for a long time. You don't need to be afraid of anything else. If you drink, you pull on that, don't worry. It's not be damaged anything in that. Not like ambient. And you use it for a long time, you can use it a towel to make it clean. It's not be wearing or facing or will be broke at any time. Yes? And the difference of this, yes, if you're using you will see that the more and the longer when you're using that, the more you will love it. It's very convenient. You will see. Yeah, every time you want to put it out, you can use in your hand. You're touching on it. You will feel very clearly, yeah, the wood of it. Very cool. And after a hard day, you want to sleep, yeah, you can put out the roller, sorry, and then you close up your closet, you put it in. Very easy, right? Yeah, you can put it out very easy. You can use it to contain about books or maybe a diapers or maybe clothes. Yeah, because it's very large enough to contain all of these things. And if you can put it into the living room or the entertainment room too, just like a mini table, it's convenient to contain all of these things. And all of these have the two drawers. In the last drawer, you can contain a lot of cash or maybe the valuable things. You can put it next to the nightstand. You see about the habit, right? Yeah, the habit. It's not to be, yeah, it cannot to be so much high. It's not to be fit like that. So if you're sitting on that, you will see that it's suitable for you to contain about a lot of things in here. Still be good. Still be easy for you to use it. And not only about the outside, but inside in here, you see all the out is burned to counting it very carefully, just around is all of this thing. And make it steady and uphold that it be safe enough. So if in accident you hit on it, you cannot be hurt. It's steady and strong and uphold that it's safe for you to using that. All the others always have certification about the safe the government give for us. And of course that the FSC of acacia wood to using it to make it. So when we choosing the wood, we must choosing and about when you see about wood brand, it must be good enough. Yeah, and all of the wood must to take to 6 to 10 years about quality, and then we will cut it. We cannot using a rough wood or very bad of wood, and then we bring and we make it. If we make it, yes, and you using it for a long time, for sure it cannot be stable like that. Not only for 10 to 20 years, if you're using a bag of wood, yeah, a bad quality of wood, you're using that for so just only for 10 years, sorry, 1 year to 2 years, it could be break at any time. This will be the worst. And if we do it that, we cannot survive within it. So, yeah, you can be believe in us. All of this thing, all of this stuff, we must testing a lot of time. Yeah, I and my team are called out companies. We must testing a lot of things. All of our burden, all of our opticians, we using a CNC technology just to make sure from the small step to the big step, it's must to be measured and must to be correctly at any time. We cannot have a problem here. If it have problem, don't worry. All of you can return it for us. And we have 1 year warranty for the you. So all you can using that without be careful that oh my god, this thing is so bad and I cannot be replaced. No, we cannot buy this for you for one time, then we run it. We cannot do that. Yes, all of you can believe on it. We stay here and make sure this thing must be good and can bring for you a lot of certification. And will be the best gift for the New Year's coming. You can using that for a long time, not like any modern things, because it cannot be easy to replace. We design, we make it, we combine with the mid-century and of course the modern classic style here, just to make sure that it's suitable with the old time too. Your child can using that, you can using that, and your mother, your grandma, you can using that. It's must be suitable with nowadays. And every time when you see about the solid wood make your furniture, you will see it's very elegant and very sleek enough. It's stunning enough when you come into the room and you see it clear, right? Yes, it's different with the modern things on the steel or the plastic Russia, or the plastic drawers or plastic furniture. Different is so big. So if you need anything else, just asking with us. Not only, as I said, not only about the outside, but inside and the inner behind is made by solid wood. I want to remind again, because there are a lot of people that we're afraid we will using an NDF in here. No, it's not happening. The MDF, if you're using for a few years, you will see that it will be bending very easy, even though you put water or not. Because the sunshine when it's shining, yeah, go in here. You will see for a long time it will be bending. And if it bend, a lot of people will break, right? And if it break, you must buy new. You cannot replace anything else in here. But the solution is different. If it have anything happening, you very easy to find the thing to replace. And of course, that we always have 1 year warranty for the music using. So in 1 year, if you're using it have problem, just yeah, come with us. We always stay here. Yes, and we will have on you to replace new. Okay, so the next of the home regulations is will be the Aileron nightstand. You can see in here, right? Yeah, Aileron nightstand. It's just the same with the harmony. How could I say the same? It will be have the same height and of course the same weight. But just only about the design is different. We make it, yeah, 100% is solid wood and we using acacia wood. In the harmony collection, we using a root of wood. All of the stuff is put in almost deposit to make the furniture because it's good and steady enough for you to use it for a long time. And in a second, you see, if you love about the classic style, you can choose it about the element. Yeah. And if you want about the detail but still sleek, you want it stunning at your house, you can choose it about a hobby collection. And if you just a basic kind of people, you can choose the element. Error design, we using about a masonry and about a plastic side, just a magnetic. So when you see it in the first time, you see that oh, it's very simple, is it? Yeah, but it's still stunning. We have a lot of color for you to choose it. Yeah, we have the off colors, the wellness, and of course the caramel and the chocolate. All of this color is suitable for you to use it. That's it. Yes, it don't have any different on it because even though you put it set to nice stand up in every place, a lot of colors in your house is still stunning. This thing. Yes, and still be good for you to use it. Okay, and you see in here, yes, all of the steps of when you assemble this nice stand, it's very clearly for you in these instructions. This is a recipe, just like a recipe when we are doing a math when in high school, right? Very easy and very clearly for you to do it. Yet, and all of the things you can using that with your child, with your kids, you assemble it just like assemble Legos. Very good and easy for you to use it. And you see, we always have the number count in there. Just to make sure if you're reading on a business, you will know very clearly enough every step and each step in here, which is the first and which is the second one. Yes, you don't need to be wonder, oh, this is a thing must assemble like this, or how good I can assemble, right? Yeah, don't be worried. It's very easy for the first time to see. And it very clearly. You can go to our store and you see the video with the with the dot on there. We're always on there and make sure that if you're reading on it or you're watching on this, you're very easy to copy it. Just doing that. Now there are a lot of people a lot of people now they're living so fast because we want to focus on a rat race. So that's why we always focus about one of the simple things that is must to sleep so slow a little bit and enjoy our life. And you cannot enjoy the sleep the thing is don't have a soul just like still a plastic thing. Yes, we must close the naturals. Yeah, must be eco-friendly. So that's why in here I wanted to do for you about a harmony collection. Because this thing make 100% is solid wood. So that's why it's very friendly enough for you to use it. And you can use it that for a long time too. Especially like the harmony bed frame in here. You see, we using the wood and we choosing it carefully. Just to make sure that after a tired day, you can lay on this bed frame and go to sleep. Yes? And because we using a half of our life just to laying or sleeping. So that's why your bed must be good enough when you lay and sleeping. You cannot sleeping on the bed that is bad and then it make noise or anything else about the quality is not great for your about certificates. Because then if you laying on a bed and you always worry about a lot of things, Yeah, even though your bed is still not good enough for you to bring you a good sleep, how could you can recover? And how could you have energy for tomorrow? And if you don't have energy for tomorrow, yeah, the next day there will be broken. Cannot be easy and cannot be feeling good. It is staying there and sleeping. If outside storming, you go to your room and your bed frame is not good enough, yet it's not your bed frame. So that's why the harmony bed frame, when you sing on the first time, you see that, yes, it brings for us the feeling is very easy and just want to lay and sleeping. Then if it must be hard, if it is your bed, right? And if it is your bed and this bed frame is good enough, that not only for you, the people very easy to sleep, but also that for the older, the people very hard to go to sleep. They can make on it and they can relax on it. Of course, it's not make any noise for sure. You see, every time when I sitting and tossing and I do a lot of things on that, all of the style one, even though the strong thing you want to do, it still be very quiet, noiseless in here. This is the difference if you're using a steel bed frame. Steel bed frame cannot bring for you this feeling like that. And the plastic bed frame, if you're using for a long time, it can be broken anytime. You cannot sleeping on a bed frame and always worry about, oh my god, it could be broken anytime, right? No, cannot sleeping on it. It's not be strong and sturdy, and it's not breaking or wobbling, and of course, the sturdy it must be strong enough for the headboard like that. After a third day, yes, you laying on a headboard like this, your back foot on a headboard, and it must be strong. You read the book, yes, no wrinkling, no wobbling, no snot in here. And every time when you go sleeping, yeah, the blanket of this it will be multiple colors and it will combine with the walnut color from this in-house bed frame. Very warm and very suitable, right? This walnut color we choosing in here, this can combine all color you want to. And even though if you're using a red blanket or yellow or maybe a green, yes, it's still stunning and it's still warm enough just to give for you a best feeling for sleep. It's not only about a feeling, don't let it pretend. The quality and the force of the relay of it bring for you on a character is real. It must be real for you to use it. It cannot pretend. Now that the MEF and the Vernier can pretend about the feeling and of course the color like that. But every time when you're touching on it, it's not have a feeling like this thing. Yet when you're touching on the real wood, you will see the difference of it. The wood brand of it, and of course the time the thing is regulated by the temperature is different. It differs not only from the smell but also the study. Yet if you're using the MDF, the strongest not like that. The MDF, the sound is so light. And it's very easy just for you to realize on this thing, right? But in here it's very sturdy and strong. You see, all of our experts, very thoughtfully to count all of the small steps, not only about the outside in here of the headboard. Four corners in here we rounded it. Just to make sure if you hit on it so strong you cannot be hurt. Yeah, and not only on the headboard, but also the footboard in here must to be grounded. And we focus on the minimized space. So that's why you can see all of ours in the unit always have the space about 6 to 7 inch, right? Just to make sure when you're using that, you can move the small thing, just like small valley, a mini valley, or small thing in here, just to save your space. Yes, minimize of your space now. Very convenient to use it, right? And of course, not only minimize space, but also the precise when you put the mattress in it, when you use it. You see in here, of course, no spring needed. Because if you're using that for a long time, for sure, that it's not be as good as it used to be. And when you're tossing, you're pouncing on it, you will be easy to be formed. In here, you just only buy a mattress and then put it in. All kind of mattress you want is always suitable with this thing. You can use it about a hybrid mattress, a normal mattress, a modern mattress, a electric mattress, all the style of mattress almost stable with this. And it's good and strong enough for you. You see, for the corner of this thing, yeah, it will have the 4 foot, right? And in the middle, it's 3. So that's why when you touch it, you're laying on it, it's strong and sturdy enough. Contain more than 800 pounds for it to use it. So that's why it's more than 300 kilograms. You can do a lot of things in here, don't worry anything. It's sturdy and strong enough. We must testing a lot of time in here just to make sure for the it cannot be break. It's not like a plastic bed frame if you play and you're afraid about break. No, it's not happen. This wood we're choosing is must be carefully. 6 to 10 years about quality, and we see the wood band very clearly enough. All of the FSC of certificate government give for us, and of course the certification about the safe, it must be had and always put on the top priority. All the hours must be made sure it's strong and steady enough for you to use it, and you can believe in it. You can use it that not only for 10 to 20 years. Maybe you can use it that for your whole life. Still be good just like you buy it in the gym. And this is the priceless thing because that if it brings for you and happy for you to reconverse, and if it brings for you a good memory, it's very easy to bring for you go to the walk and dream, and it brings for you the feelings that the truly feeling sleepiness and sleeping have a good sleep. It will be the worth, the priceless, and it's worth at any penny. You see the cash of this, right? Yes. We have a big deal today and the flash today, so that's why the quality is very cheap for you. It's cheap more than a modern things when you buy that. If you compare with the modern things, for sure you're using that it's not longer more than the solid wood made by furniture like this. Because if you imagine, you just think, because if you buy in the phone or anything else like that, you just using about for 3 or 5 years. Then you must update a new, right? Because that a lot of new stuff is coming and it update a lot of things in here. We must put in the right rate, so that's why we must update all of the new just to do our work. But in here it's not. It is the plastic combined with the masonry and the modern style for you to laying and sleeping. And this bed frame is good enough. Not like a modern bed frame. If the modern bed frame have any problem in that, and when you say you're sleeping, and if you have problem, first you always be worried, right? Because the electric. And the second, if it have a problem, you must to fix it. You call the engineer come into your house, you fix it on it. And of course, for sure, it's very expensive. And the money you use it to fix maybe more expensive than the money you're using that to buy a new bed frame. And especially if you buy in the bed frame maximum 100% like a harmony bed frame, I mean 100% solid wood like a harmony bed frame like this is very cheap enough. It will be maybe the same of the money you're using to fit the modern bed frame. Very convenient, right? And this is the biggest of difference. The best deal today we have, they're just only in this live stream on this video, but just for few days. Because if you are not hurry, I am afraid that you will be regret. And because we just only have a few items, few items, and if we sold out, the price will be come back in the first price, and you will be regret. So don't let it happen like that. Please drop your price, and this is one of the priceless gifts you give it for the people you love most. Every time when the people you love most come back to their room, they laying on that and they sing on it. The design of this will be inspired them go to the world of the dream in Japan and sleeping, right? The Zen garden. And of course, just like staying on the beach, enjoy the holiday. Just like you're laying on the Hawaii. Very easy for us, right? And very easy on our soul. And the second, when they see this thing, they will have the bad memories about you. All of the memory of you and them will come back And every time they see on this, they will remember about this. It is a brother. You using that to sample with the people you love most. This time will be priceless. And it must be priceless. It just only happened if they're using that for a long time. Because if they're using that for 1 or 2 years, or maybe for 12, for a little bit of month, for like modern things like today, for sure not have the memory come back. It's not that fast like that. Right? Yeah. You see in this for a long time you use it, you will see about the quality. 100 things you hearing is not equal by one time you using that. So believe in it. Yes, today is the big deals happen and the big change for you to take this into account. Yeah, just a few bucks and you will have the best quality and the price that best price we have. Okay, so now if you want to find something that can combine with your best friend, it's still stunning, it's still elegant, but very sleek and minimize of your space. I want to honor to you for all of you. Yes, the harmony viruses and the harmony sequence. What is the difference of the harmony virus and the sequence? Yes, in here you can see the harmony virus. So we have the 5 row, right? And each row is not enough for us to use it and contain our clothes. Yes, not only the baby clothes, but also your clothes, yeah, and the five members in your family. Clothes can put in it, it still be fit. And because the shape of it is made by the vertical shape, so that's why it's very maximum of minimize amount of space. Maximum minimize the space and of course that you can put it in every place you want in your house. Put to the next to the living room, next well, it's next to the refrigerators or in the bedroom. Yes, every place is suitable. And you see, yeah, if you using a steel wrestler for a long time, you will see the roller is not as good as it used to. Very easy to be stuck. But in here, it's very smooth because the temperatures, the wood can regulate all the temperature. And it's make every time you touching on it, you will be cool. And if you feel so cold outside, it makes you feel so warm. So don't worry. Not only about the quality, right? But the surface outside, you see, not only the four corners, outside and inside, always be rounded. And always make sure it be safe. We have the anti-tip overs. And of course that the certifications about the woman before us and the certification about the FSC Acacia wood, just to make sure all our wood we using is quality enough and it's safe enough when you use it. You see, I equal 150 pounds, so hard, yeah, so whatever. But when I try to pull the restaurant like this, it's very hard to be full and it's strong and sturdy enough. So that's why you don't be afraid of it will be full when you contain a lot of clothing here. And we have the anti-tip over just to make sure that if your child climbing it's not be full, but don't let the child climbing because that if they climbing or wrapping something so high there and it fall, it's very dangerous. Please take care just like taking a child, right? Because you want to using that for whole life, right? But just only one time using for whole life will be special and very great. Very hard of the furniture can do like that. And we believe, and of course we're very proud to say that our can do that. You see about the height, right? I will tell you about the height. Yes, buying something must focus on the height because it must be firm. The dimension of it will be the 26 of depth, 15 of weight, and 35 of height. No? So that's why it's suitable, even though when you stand up and you sit down, it's restless or what's it. You see, it cannot be so much higher than that. If it's higher than that, you would become very hard for you to use. And in a second, yes, you must stand up on a chair and then using that. Yet it's very hard for you to use it too. So it must be understandable. You see, it must be like this. And when you sit down, you put it up. Very easy for you to use it. See, very smooth enough and good enough for you. Not only about outside, but inside. Every time we're using that, it's to be good and strong enough for you. Just to make sure all of our product we testing a lot of time. We said a lot of time. So if you pour the water on it on the surface, or maybe that the temperature changing today so far, right? The moisture coming in your room. I must make sure when you did in one of the first thing we say. It's very safe, very fast. Why is that? Because that the outside in here we always cover, with the pen just to make sure that can prevent the dampness, the moisture, and of course the termite. When the termite coming and seeing this thing, you see that it will be shake the head. It cannot do anything. It cannot buy all of this thing. It's strong and steady enough for you just to make sure this will be good. And it's sturdy for you to using that. Not only the outside but inside in here. No MDF. It's 100% is solid, so strong. And strong and very sturdy enough for you to use it. And after you using that, you will see how good. If you compare it with the plastic pressure and you using that for a long time, you will see that the plastic pressure is cannot as good as it. Using for a long time, you will see that it's very easy to be break. And if it break, yes, you must buy new. You cannot replace for anything else. In here, it's different. We're using a solid wood, and this solid wood is strong and sturdy enough for it. And if you contain anything else in here, for sure with you, you can use it for a century. You know what? Today that chemical for us it always happen when you use it for steroids. So that's why this pressure, when you use it like for a long time, and if it happens a lot of things, you will see. Yeah, we must replace a new, and if you use it for a long time, it's not good for your health. But in here we're using a solid wood, and we're using a lacquer. This lacquer is good enough, and when you're using that, yes, this will be good for your health.
Open your phone on TikTok and choose only you can connect with customer, okay?
Okay, got it. So if you have any questions, you ask it. We always stay 24 more than 7 to helping on you. And all of all of your system will be put on the top of your just to make sure this thing is really good for you to using that. Right? No. Okay. For sure, I'm not lying. We have 1 year for warranty and 30 days of return policy. You must be using that thing. Yeah, you will see that how it is truly of a word I say with you. Yes, because if I'm telling a lie, for sure we cannot survive to this day. Our company survived to this day for a long years. 100 things you hearing is not equal by one time you using that. So believe in me. You must be using that, and you will hearing that how good it is and how good it is. You see in here. You can go to our store and you see a lot of comment on that. Yes, a lot of comment and the rating of 4 to 5 star happen a lot. They give a good compliment and just to make sure all of our products will be good. And you see, even though if your certification of it or not, you just let for us about a compliment. And you give a compliment, yes, all of your experience is always helping us to enhance not only about products day by day, but also can helping for us to improve our customer service. I want to remind again that today we always have a big deal for you. The flash deal is big enough for you to using that, and you can take this with a good price, Yeah, just only to fill bus, and you can take it to bring it to your house. And you can use this product for the whole life. Not only about its background, but this structure is very good and you can use it like this. You see, 5 drawer is bigger enough for using not only for a child, but also that the people, families in your at your house can using it. Very convenient with the height. Imagine if your wife is pregnant, yeah, her belly is bigger than it is, right? She can stand us like that and put it easy for you. And if her back can using that, it's not have any problem in here, right? And even though you sit down, yes, hello Paula, even though you sit down, you're using that, it's still be good for you. You're born and good enough, it's still good. It's very strong enough for you to use it. You don't need any problem with this, for sure. And no MDF in. Of course, if you're using the MDF for a long time, you will see it's very easy to be bending. And if it's bending, it's impractical to buy a new. You cannot find something to replace. I want to say with you this thing. It is a lot of very convenient. But the small thing, but it's very thoughtfully when we think about it. All of our product, when we bringing it for you, we thoughtfully form a separate backing of this. We put in just only for one thick spot, and this spot is thick enough to contain about your clothes, contain about your products, and if it's full, it cannot be cracked or be bread. And in a second, we always attach it, yes, with the instruction like it. You see, this instruction is very clearly enough. From the A to Z, from the 1 to 20 and more than numbers. So every time when you see on it, it's very clearly for you. Just like you are watching, and you're doing a Legos. Very easy for you, for sure. And all of the steps, when you watch it, you will see and of course will clear which step is the first and which step will be second. It's not complex. If we make something complex, how could all of you can do it, right? And if it's complex, we cannot make it. How could all of you can make it? That's why it's going to be easy. And if you read the recipe and still not understand how to make this thing, how to cook it, don't worry. Just let us. Just watching our video. We always upload a lot of video on our store, and then you can watching that how to assemble this thing. You do it on step by step. Copy this thing. You will do it. Very easy for you. And if you need any assistance, just asking our customer support. We always stay 24 more than 7 and 7 with you, just to help all of you as far as possible. All of your assistants must put on the top of priority, for sure. We cannot sell it for you all one time and then we run it away. We cannot do that. No, if we do that, we cannot survive it. We must be truly to say all of our products have 1 year warranty for use. And or you can have 30 days to return it. If you're using that and you feel, oh, it's not certification, okay, you can return it for us. Yes. And if for 1 year you're using that and you feel, oh, it's not good, it has something problem or be break, something else like that, you can asking them 1 year for warranty. And then we will helping you have a small way to replace. Not only the small thing thoughtfully like that. We always attach, the hardware kit in here for all of our products. You see, the hardware kit, because we have using that take it for example, please. You see, all of the hardware kit, we always attach with this thing. So you just only need to use it and then make it sturdy and strong. You don't need to go to any shop to buy this small. It's not convenient for you. All of the things you just take it, go to your home and make it strong and use it. Okay, done. And you see it's so big, right? But just only need for 20 to 30 minutes to assemble. If you have more people, you do it more fast. And if you just do it by only for yourself, you can do it for 30 or 40 minutes. Will be suitable for you. Just only maybe if more longer will be for 1 hour. Just this. Very easy to assemble, right? And very good for you to using that. The quality of it, a lot of people they left a comment. You can go on and you can asking the people they have buy it. Yes, and they will give for you an advice, also and very truly, because they are the people that are using them. One of the things you hear it is not because by one time you buy and use it. Especially today, we always have the flash sale and a big deal for you. You see it did a lot of, but just only in this live stream. In this live stream ad, I'm for sure you that I'm afraid it will come back in the first price, and if you not be hurried, another will be take it, and you will be regret because that awareness coming, the Christmas is coming. New Year is coming. A lot of people, the time today, they want to hunting it and giving for the people they love for this gift. And this is the big gift and the best gift. You can using that for a long time. And when the people you love are using that, the memory about you and them will be come back. And they're taking that, they're using that. If you compare with the modern thing like phone or PC or anything else like that, it cannot be used for longer like this. And it must update a new thing, right? And it will update for new years for each year, and they want to replace a new. How could the memory of this come back, right? And the time you and them come back together will be replaced very easy. Not like this. This furniture is different. You using that for a long time, and then every time the people you love will come back and seeing this. Yes, all of the memory, the lovely memory of you and them will come back. And this is the different things you can see, you can compare. Fortunately, not only about branded thing like that, yeah, and it's worth at any penny. But also the quality and the design is not to be suitable to. You see, we combine with the mid-century and the modern style just to make sure all of our products is suitable. And when you using that, yeah, for a long time, you will see how good it is. It's suitable with all age. When you using that, not only for your age, but also you using that for your child, for your mother, your grandma, that's still good in it. That's still using as good as possible. And it always suitable at all time you using. It must be strong as studying now. You see, very hard to be full because we always have a certification of safe and FSC certificate. Make sure it's strong and study. And if you want to find something bigger, can contain about a flow of 6 or 7 people in this family, I want to introduce for you about a Harmony 6 brushes. Okay, with the Harmony 6 brusher in here, you see that here the name together, right? It will be have a 6 drawer. Each of this drawer is locked, and yeah, you know it's locked enough to contain the clothes of not only for one, maybe 2 people in here still be fit. And we use 100% in solid wood, no MDF in here, just to make sure all of our products must to be good when using. You see, yeah, no MDF in. If you're using the MDF for few years or just only for 1 year, not for few, you will see it's very easy to be bending. Yes, it's bending just like this. You see, and it's afraid on the minute. It's bending, it's very ugly, and of course we stop at any time. Cannot using that. And if you pour the water in, it's bending a lot and it will be breaking at any time. How could you using the thing and you always be afraid that it will be dropped or be damaged, right? Cannot using that. In here, it's different. Hello, Cree. Have a nice day today, everyone. If you're the first time come to our live stream, please give us a subscribe and let a comment or let me know. If you focus on any furniture, just let us know. I will introduce for you this thing. Okay, and here you can see, yeah, with the Harmony 6 brusher, we have a lot of drawer and suitable for you. Not only contain about maybe clothes, your clothes, anything clothes, you can put in it. And for sure, if you using and you compare it with the steel or the plastic brusher, you will see how good of the solid wood reservoir batteries. Why? Because the first, if you put the clothes in here, yes, it don't have any smell and cannot be harmed. But if you're using a plastic, you're using for a long time and you put it outside next to your window, maybe the sunshine shining a lot. Yes, and it will have the smell be very harmful because it is chemical. It's your chemical color. In here, this solid wood is very eco-friendly for sure. And we always focus on a harmony with environment. We don't want to make any sugar pollution, right? Just to make sure this thing is must be friendly with environment and you can use it for not be harmful for your health. Good, very good. It's about quality. And about the surface. How about the surface? You can see outside here in the four corner, always be grounded and make sure if you hit on it, it cannot be hurt, right? It cannot be hurt. Not only outside, but inside in here. It just do like this. How about a dimension? Yes, because you buy something you want to focus on a dimension, right? Will it suitable when you put it next to it, your bedroom or your living room or any place? How big? It will be the 54 deep and the 16 of width and 32 of height. So that's why you see in here when I'm sitting on it, it's very suitable, right? Yeah, it's suitable. And of course, it's sturdy and strong enough that I can sit like that. This must be very sturdy. It can contain about more than 150 pounds. But don't put a lot of heavy things on this. If you want to put a TV on, you can buy a nice stand. Yeah, because it's suitable for you. And you can see in here, each of these drawers, yes, it's not as sturdy enough. If you used to use a steel restaurant, you will see when the summer's coming, yeah, outside very hot, right? And the steel will become bigger. And if it's bigger, every time when you pull it out, it's very hard because it's stuck every day. But the solid wood is not like that. This harmony restaurant is not. Why? Because it's made by wood, and wood is one of the best things, very easy to regulate about the temperature. And it's made you feel very easy and feel very happy when you're touching on this every time. When you feel cold, you're touching on this, you will see it warm. And when you feel hot outside, you're touching, you will feel it's cold. It is a different thing. So that's why it never be stuck at the roller like this. You see, and you really define it. Yeah, in the 3 rower on the left and on the right. Just to make sure that it's very convenient for you just to put it out. Very smoothly using that. See? Very smoothly. And you see about the design, right? Yes, it's tech inspired. Okay. Answer? Okay. Okay, everyone, because that's the live stream today. Yes, it now goes to the end. So if you need any question or need any assistance, just asking us. Our customer service always say 24/7 for you. And make sure we always warranty for all of you and what you can return all of this. All of your systems is always on the top of priority. So now it is time to end the live stream. And goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day today. See ya.